What's up everyone, this is Low Carb, High Intensity here, and today is a special day because I got this beautiful brisket. I bought this a while back at a local butcher shop and just been kind of saving it. I got a friend coming into town and what better time to smoke this brisket. So it's been thawing out overnight, it's all set to go. I just rubbed some dry rub on it. It's simple, nothing fancy. I just got it from Aldi's. So I got that all rubbed on there. I got my Thermo Pro meat thermometer. It's got a dual probe, so I'm gonna put one end in the brisket like that. And then my other one is going to go on top of the grate. I wanna get that smoker to be about 225 for temperature. And then the inside of the brisket here, I wanna get to about 160. And then I'm gonna pull it off, wrap it, and then I'm gonna let it rest for a while until it kind of calms down and absorbs those juices back in, all right? So I got my smoker rolling outside right now. Let's go bring it out there, let's throw it on. All right, let's take a look. We got the smoke rolling. First thing I'm gonna do is throw this on. You may notice there is a lot of fat on this brisket. I do eat low carb, high fat, so I'm not worried about all the extra fat on there. I'm going to leave it on. We're gonna have to stuff this temp in a little bit further so it all fits in there. Woo! She just fits. And then I'm gonna put my gauge on here. I have to figure this out. That's not gonna work. You know what? We're just gonna lay it down. Fucking good enough. All right, cover it up. And we are rolling. All right, so back out the smoker now. Brisket's been on here for about 5 hours. The internal temp right now is at 162. So I didn't mention earlier, but that 160 temp is the first stage I want to get to. So 5 hours on the smoker, internal temp 162. I'm actually gonna pull it off now, and I'm actually going to wrap it up in tin foil. So wrap it up in tin foil and bring it inside, wrap it up. I'm just gonna finish it in my my oven. So I'll put it in my oven at 225. Keep that thermometer, that probe inside the meat. This is all heat protective, so I can keep my gauge outside the oven. And I'm gonna keep it in there for a few more hours until I get that internal temp up to about 185 to 195-ish, somewhere in that range. And once it reaches that, we'll pull her back out, we're gonna let it rest, and we'll go from there. All right, so we are about a solid 8+ hours into this brisket. This is a 6-pound brisket, so it was a little over an hour per pound to smoke this. We did smoke it for about 5 hours. The last few hours have been in my oven at 225, and we have reached an internal temp of 190. I'm gonna call it there at 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna take this thing out. I put some towels on top of it to let it slowly cool down. Let it rest for a bit, let those juices absorb back into that brisket. So I'm gonna let this probably sit for like an hour. It's a long process, I know there's a lot of steps, but it's worth the wait. So it's gonna rest for about an hour, and then we're gonna take a peek at it and see what we have. All right, guys, so the brisket is long gone, all right? We had it resting, last time I checked it, we had it resting for about an hour. It got to the internal temp of 190. My friend came in from out of town. We looked into it and we dug in, and I didn't get a video of it, so my bad. So what I experienced with this brisket was the 190 temp. It was good, like it sliced really nice, very tender, very juicy. I probably would go maybe a little bit longer next time, maybe like 195, maybe even 200 to get more of like that meat to pull apart, like a little bit more shreddable. So that's one takeaway I got from it. And then also the 1 hour rest was good, but maybe a little bit longer too. So man, these briskets, you really got to put in your time with them. So with that being said, I should have started earlier in the day as well. I can't remember, I think I started like 9 or something, 9, 10 o'clock. Definitely something you might want to maybe get up early for, plan ahead, or even maybe start the night before. So definitely plan extra time for your brisket. Yeah, get that internal temp up to where you find it to be the best. And since I didn't get a video of the unveiling of the finished product, I am going to post a picture of it on this video with some awesome music playing behind it. Thanks, guys.